Alright, let's see if I can do this. Welcome back to Resident Evil. I am unfortunately sick today, so we'll see if I'm up to this. I just got the Magnum out, that's right, because it felt like the right time to do that. I could have done it earlier, but didn't. Dang, this hall of infinitely respawning zombies. I don't actually use a whole lot of the Magnum now that I am using it. That's why I said I should have used it earlier, but maybe not. I don't remember how much bullets I have by the end of it. The thing is, the boss does take a little bit of them. Magnum's special ability is to shoot the head off of any zombie at any range. You know, the shotgun could do the same thing, but you had to get them up close and personal. Not the Magnum. Or, I'm sorry, the Colt Python. And the elevator has no power. Of course, I didn't actually check the right location, because that's going to lead to a little funny moment later, but... For now, let's just continue exploring. And here we have the first annoying room in the laboratory. The first annoying part of this episode, anyway. Although, admittingly, this is at least a good puzzle. It's just a box-pushing puzzle. You see the grates on the floor and a button in the middle. You can assume that that's going to summon poison gas. You know, like it did the one time with the statues. Except this time, you don't even get the prompt to push the button. It's whatever something is over the button. It just gets pressed, so you have to cover these grates before you can move the stairs to the vent on the wall there. It's an annoying puzzle, but at least it's a good one. You know, you do have to actually figure this out, unless you already have had it figured out in the past. I just take a while to do it because I'm slow. You know me. I'm slow. Although it's a little hard to be quick at this puzzle because it's a box-pushing puzzle. You can analyze that thing in the back corner. I was trying to do that to see what it said, but it's nothing important. In fact, that might be what it says. It said that before. Now, this room is a weird, creepy operation room, like, I'm guessing for, you know, autopsies and just dissections and the mutant freaks that they're making with the T-virus. So annoyingly, I might have to stop every once in a while to clear my nose. I'll try to do that as little as possible, but, you know. I've got a cold or something. I had a fever the other day. It was awful because I was working a 12-hour shift. And I didn't know that I was sick until, you know, an hour before the shift started. So I had to work a 12-hour shift while having a cold with a fever. That's okay, though. I take NyQuil. That's my cure-all, so I feel way better today than I did yesterday. My nose is just stuffy. That's all. Yeah, and see, this is like a morgue or something, and there's dead bodies, and you'd think that in a game with zombies, those would come to life, but no. This game decides, you know, not to go that route, you know. They subverted the expectation. There are actually no zombies in here. We climbed through the vent to get to that door that was locked from the inside, so that's what's back here. You can come back here anytime you want. I guess you might not have had the Mo disc on you, so that would be a reason to come back. But alright, let's just continue over in here. We're actually going to come to the save room. Finally, you know, a save room. It's good timing too, because we're the next next area we're going to is the area in this game that I hate the most. Like, if you remember me mentioning the Chimera in the last episode, it's the room where they're the most problematic because of the nature of the room and what they can do. But like I also said, they take 3 magnum shots to kill, and they're dodgy little bastards who you can easily miss with your shots against them. So I find it better to just try to dodge them. So I'm gonna be pulling out my dodge game. Except I'm terrible at it. Like, I had such a rough time in there this time. You'll see it when I get there, but you know, that room either gives me no end of trouble, or I successfully dodge, like, all the attacks against me. Not this time, though. I took a bunch of hits this time. Oh, you get to see what they look like when they run on the floor, and it's just silly. I think when that note, the itchy tasty note, referred to the skinless monkeys, I think these are the guys he was referring to. Like, I may have mentioned that I wasn't sure what he was referring to, because, you know, for the longest time I didn't connect those dots, but, like, when I was watching the footage, when I was editing, I was like, wait, that might be the skinless monkeys things he was talking about. I don't know. This is probably the worst commentary of all time. I'm sorry, it's just... Well, if you've ever had a head cold, you'd understand. Maybe I shouldn't. Ah, well. You'll know if I did or not, because this will be uploaded. I make a mistake here by putting these ink ribbons away. Because I saved because I knew I was going in there preparing to just run and not kill anything. But I also knew I'd want to save after I left, and I don't actually pick up anything else up until, like, the very final area of the game where there's no longer an inventory box available. So I could have just kept the ink ribbons in my inventory for the rest of the game at this point. Yeah, they climb around in the ceiling and they'll hit you like that. It's like a 50-50% chance of me actually not getting hit by them, or you know, getting hit by them. Sorry, they just look so funny. All of them jumping around like that. But no, I either take no damage in this area, or I take all the damage. And this time I guess I was just going to take all the damage, so... This is also where the last password is for the Mo disc. I just like it when they run. They look so stupid. It's but, you know, watching it having not... Or, let me restart that. Watching it while not playing at the same time made me realize that they look like monkeys when they run, so... I think that's the skinless monkey that the guy was talking about, but I guess I don't know for sure if that's true or not. It seems legit to me. So, here's a part where I can only hope that you hear me, because it's a generator room. Yeah, it's loud, like a generator room. I've been in one before. They're pretty loud. We've reconnected the elevator to the power supply, though, so we can totally use that elevator now. I won't be right away, because I'll be inputting the passwords that we got from the Mo disc into that door. Yeah, so this is going to lead to an awkward thing that happens. Oh, and if you couldn't hear me in that room, I'm sorry, but welcome back. You can hear me again. Oh, if it's a problem, I'll just edit it. Hang on, I'm gonna blow my nose. There, hopefully that'll be better for a while. Seriously though, stuffy noses are the worst. Like, out of everything bad that's ever happened to me, like injury-wise or disease-wise, I think stuffy nose might in fact be the worst thing that's ever happened. And like I've had the flu and I've pulled a muscle and you know, I've had heart surgery. No, the stuffy nose, that's the worst. And it sucks because I've got allergies, as you know very well if you sat through my Pokemon Let's Play. And when spring comes around, I imagine this is going to be much more of a problem. Is in the fall, like in the late summer and fall, you know, the only problem is scratchy throat and coughing and clearing my throat and all that. But for like the spring and early summer, the stuffy nose, you know, that's a little bit of a problem as well. Yeah, I'm gonna put the ink ribbon away again, and I need to not do that because I do plan on saving that one last time because I'll have an opportunity before the end game to save again. But I decided to continue wasting everybody's time by messing around with the item box and showing the save screen. But before we head to the end game, which, spoilers, the last lot of this episode is just one giant cutscene, we're gonna go see what's behind the triple lock door. Oh, and this asshole right here, like, this is why I hate the zombies in this hallways, because they set them up like that. Now, you know, I'm in caution, and I'm like, well, I probably don't need to use the healing item, but I'm going to anyway. You know, just in case there's a zombie around one of these corners, and well, I'd be using it again before the next boss anyway, because we have 2 bosses left in this game. Technically speaking, 1, but shh. That's a spoiler. I should have said that. We have all the passcodes. We can get behind this door, which is very important to receiving the best ending or the bad ending. As I've said multiple times at this point.
Jill? Is that you, Jill?
Oh, Chris, you're alive!
Of course. Damn it, we're in quite a predicament, Jill.
I know, Chris. Anyway, I have to open this room. It doesn't work. Well, Chris, I'll be sure to come back and help you soon. Will you wait here?
Thanks. I'll be waiting here for you.
Hey, we found Chris. He's been missing since the opening cutscene. He never entered the mansion with us. I don't know how he got in. I believe in, like, the novelization of this game, he, like, climbed in through one of the upper room windows. I can't remember, though. It's been since, like, I was in junior high since I read that. Or, like, early high school, one of the two. Oh, it would have been early high school. I was, like, 14 or so. Oh, that doesn't matter. Just, the novel is, you know, the novel. It's weird. I remember it being weird, and I remember enjoying it, just, you know. And don't worry, I didn't come in here to save. I'm just replacing that herb that I used because of that stupid zombie. They'll be gone soon, replaced by Chimera. Yeah, I had a lot of healing items by the end, so that was good. You know, you don't want to go into the final boss fight without having at least 4 full heal items on you, I would say. Now, as we prepare to take the elevator, I thought I was nervous that I didn't push the button, but I have to press the switch over here. Barry's gonna join us, and he seems nervous about this elevator ride for some reason.
Jill, you're here too.
Yes, you're here too?
Look, I lost my way.
Let's get going.
So the question up to this point is, have you trusted Barry up until now or not? Because this is the scene that changes if you have or have not trusted Barry. He's not looking forward to something, though, that's for sure. And we're about to find out why, and why trust is so important.
Wesker?
You did a fine job, Barry.
Just as I thought.
I think you should stay away from Barry, Jill. I hear that his wife and 2 daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
You are so cruel.
Well, you don't have to worry about anything, because you'll be free from this world very soon, Jill.
Why do you have to destroy stars?
That's Umbrella's intention. This laboratory has been engaging in dangerous experiments, and recently an accident has occurred. Anyway, this disaster cannot be made public.
That's why having stars nosing about is so inconvenient. So you're a slave of Umbrella now, along with these virus monsters.
I think you misunderstand me, Jill. To me, the monsters you mention mean nothing. I'm going to burn all of them together with this entire laboratory. I must complete my mission as ordered by Umbrella. Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
Barry!
Barry's such a fool. He'll be under the control of Umbrella forever.
How come both Umbrella and you can intimidate him by taking his family as hostages?
Umbrella? Well, I intimidated him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used him for my personal purposes, though both you and Barry seem to think I was following orders from Umbrella.
So you're planning something else?
If you succeeded in developing the world's most powerful biological weapon, what would you do? What if you were in charge?
You must stop this now.
You're a brave girl. But if I were you, I wouldn't give up such a big discovery. You guys are idiots. No one understands its real value.
So you're going to steal all the research?
Better yet, I'm going to show you the tyrant. Oh!
Barry!
Sorry, Jill.
How is your family?
I was listening to what you and Wesker were talking about. I wish I realized it earlier. I thought it must have something to do with Umbrella, you know. So it's all been masterminded by him.
But it's good that you know that now. Anyway, let's get out of this house first.
Jill,
Yes, what?
do you have any idea what Wesker was going to show you at the back of this place?
Well, he was talking about the world's most powerful biological weapon, called Tyrant or something, I think.
Do you think we could see Tyrant now?
Barry, you're so optimistic.
It would look bad for stars if we let such a dangerous creature run loose.
Maybe you're right. Let's go then.
I'm back. But that's only to say have a good day and see you later. Bye-bye, friend.